At some point, we gotta call it for what it is. LeBron James is the most overrated player in NBA history. It's not even funny no more. You know, we used to laugh at it, it was a joke. But now that you sit back and you look at his career from the beginning to the end, I know this ain't gonna be popular opinion, but I don't give a damn. I come to keep it 100. You feel me? But look, when you look at it from the beginning to the end, man, dude been carried most of his career, man. He done been carried most his career. And it don't matter how bad he mess up. It's always someone else's fault. He never take accountability for his failures. It's always not his fault. Folks are tired of that nonsense. You know, things don't go his way. He forcing, he forcing the team to gut the whole team to make him happy. That dude been doing it since he was young, man. Don't you know LeBron James that played with 9. Let me say this again. 9. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, but 9 number 1 picks. That's the most in NBA history, man. How can we consider this guy the GOAT, man? With all that help, with number 1 picks. Do you understand me? Could you imagine if Michael Jordan would have had all that help? Hell, could you imagine if Michael Jordan would have had at least 3 number 1 picks on his team? 3. Michael Jordan would have 10 championships. No joking. No joking. He wouldn't have retired. You feel me? He would have had it. Man, I'm going to take that back. He would have at least 8. At least 8, man. Like, look at all the players that he done played with. He done played. Well, he gonna been to play with 9 players. DeAndre Ayton, Dwight Howard, Kyrie Irving, Shaq, Anthony Davis, Derrick Rose. I don't think Luka was the number 1 pick, but in my eyes, he still was the number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? And listen what folks are saying. They calling DeAndre Ayton a bust. Now he a bust. He only gonna be considered a bust if he don't win with the Lakers. This is ridiculous. They were saying Dwight Howard was old, but Dwight Howard was the main reason they won that championship in that bubble. Dwight Howard was key. He don't get enough credit for that. Kyrie Irving, he was young, but he wasn't that good. Man, stop it, man. Kyrie Irving just didn't have the pieces around him. You feel me? If he wasn't that good, why did LeBron go and play with him? Oh, you telling me LeBron James just thought he was so great that with his greatness and a guy that wasn't really that good, they could have did something? They could have won a championship? Stop it. Kyrie was always good, man. He just didn't have the team success. You feel me? They say Shaq was washed up. Shaq was still giving you production. You know what I'm saying? If Shaq would have won with him, we wouldn't be hearing any of that. Any of that. You feel me? Derrick Rose, Andy Wade, they were washed. Man, them boys were still giving you production. LeBron James just choked. And around this time, he wasn't really old like that. He should have been able to get it done with them boys, man. What they were saying about Luka. Oh, Luka was overweight. He was just not getting acclimated with the team. Man, stop it, man. LeBron James is just overrated, man. That's all it is. It's cool that the guy been carried most of his career. It's cool that Kyrie Irving and Ray Allen bought him 2 of his championships. And that's cool that Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, and Rondo played bigger factors than him in their championship run in the bubble. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's some like you gotta get credit what credit is due, man. LeBron James don't deserve 50% of his success. You know, he just stacked the deck and lost most of the time. And when he didn't won, it wasn't because of him. He contributed to it, but he wasn't the main reason. You feel me? I mean, what if he fails this time and go to another team? You could put money on it. He's going to be trying to play with another number one pick, which will give him 10. How much help does this guy really need, man? You got to question yourself. How good is this guy? What does he do that's great, that stands out from the rest? Man, the dude is an average passer. His passing always been overrated. You feel me? Okay, I give him his ability to drive to the hole. But his finishing ability, it ain't all that. If he ain't powering it to the goal, it's a 50-50 chance he gonna make the shot. His little fadeaway mid-range shot average. He just became a decent three-point shooter. And he never been a great defender. I give him okay as being a good defender. Like, we gotta call it for what it is, man. You take away social media, man, this boy Karl Malone. Real talk. Karl Malone. But you see, the only difference is he played with multiple all-stars. Malone ain't play with all them all-stars. I'm talking about skill-wise as a player, he Karl Malone. Charles Barkley, man, stop. We done seen better, man. And we be trying to compare this boy to Kobe Bryant, to Michael Jordan. Man, stop it, man. Y'all really sound crazy when y'all be comparing these boys. It's no comparison. The mentality is not where it need to be compared to them two. Huh? We talking about a guy who don't even like to practice. How you improving your game you don't like to practice? We talk about a guy who done traded almost and gutted every team he done played on. We talking about a guy who don't like to take pay cuts to better the team. We talking about a guy who can't realize that his time is almost up and it's time for him to play third fiddle. He's still trying to play first and second fiddle. Man, this man need to sit down somewhere, man. When this man retires, the NBA gonna be in a better place, man. Real talk. His era is done, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this dude, man. That's all I gotta say on this guy, man. If you find yourself enjoying the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm signing out.